EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. A nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. There you go. 26. Again, it's Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll run it for the first time. It's Devontae Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Look at a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Dak to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Cowboys.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 on the Seahawks 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. It's a short one, it's caught by Ferguson, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Dak going to give this to Blue, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Here we go. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 4th TD grab of the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The first carry was sloppy. Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Third down and 9.
Big Lion, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Cowboys.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and got a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle.
2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. That's made by Pickens. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. Now Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 13-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Get it. 76. Unlock line. Unlock line. Ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
14-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Panther Street, Buffalo 18. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. That goes for 58.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and you have them. I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70, let go.
Now it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Seahawks 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
27-yard line.
Viking 18. Deputy 18, run. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On play action, Milrow. Looking for his tight end on the corner. He's got it. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
On the ready.
Good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. They get this to about midfield. Ferris Leofus there on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd and 6.
Hey, check that, 79 Broncos, Viking 18. Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready, go.
Here's Milrow to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Fourth down, and here's Milrow. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he will have the Seahawks first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting it. Good gain on the ground at about 73 yards.
Seven-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
On the double. Viking 18. Ready.
Milrow going to look to run himself, and he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
That's another
To the air, it's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Milrow. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Milrow out to his right. He's got it at the 3. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Okay, ready?
Now it is 1st and goal.
Go, check. Go, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 76.
To throw again is Milrow. Rolling to the left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Come on. Come on. Set. Mustang 19. Ready.
Play action. It's Milrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
19 Tiger. 19 ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here's Walker. Has an opening. Past the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
Got
A gain
ready.
of 2.
Just shy of
Brings up
midfield.
second and
Here's
8.
second and 8.
Panther 11.
Throwing is Milrow. And he lost the football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On third down, Milrow. Moving left. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And the Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he's in. That is Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
The score, Cowboys 14, Seahawks 11. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go to 54, go to 54. Yeah!
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. A run once more with Blue. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Prescott. Left side, caught by Last. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that. And this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
For a Seahawks first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
Left
29-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Steady.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's It's a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, Walker. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Here's second and 2.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60
And
Bison.
before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Ready, break. Ready, let go.
Charbonnet, the back, and he goes straight ahead. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Down behind the line
This
of
play here,
scrimmage.
Mike, is just all
A
about the
loss of
get-off
1.
of the
Brings
defensive
up
line.
third
Watch how
and
fast
10.
they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go
Let's
down
go
for a
now.
loss.
Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good
Intended for
job
Jackson
separating the
Smith
receiver
Njigba.
from the ball,
Incomplete.
and it is fourth down.
Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. A 27-yard.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
That ties the
And
game
the
at
Seahawks
14.
will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, here's Turpin. They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, 26.
They'll start this on the ground with blue. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, Lamb. They'll run with Blue. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. Go play action. It's Prescott. Open. Left side is Schoonmaker. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact spot. It's going to be 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. Fair catch. Taken. And they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
26. A 6-yard pickup.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Get it.
On the ground, Charbonnet. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Milrow on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult Defensively,
Incomplete.
it sets up fourth
Sets
down.
up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets
Michael
there, you
Dixon to
separate
punt
the
for the
receiver
Seahawks.
from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your
Cowboys take
offense.
over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Still going to 52.
A run with Blue. And he just hoped to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. Prescott now. Throwing on his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Punting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
There you go. 26.
Play fake. Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Iwari. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Open space to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for first and 10. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Count 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Throw right side, hauled in by Cowboys. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Makes it third
Important
and 4.
moment here, third down and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow, and that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up
Jason
fourth
Myers
down.
on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Here's first down.
Yeah. 26.
Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game.
Check, man.
2:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
Come on, come on. 17, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Taken in right side by Barner. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get there.
And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. To work with, as he's able to get forward, out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Yeah! There we go. 26.
Dak can throw it here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Dak to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. And here we go. That's what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So here it is, fourth down and 10.
There we go. 46.
Throw again. Dak. Now he had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And the Seahawks are right back in this one.
Here we go. Set. Gravity Lions. Ready, up.
Victory, formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks.